Hello, I'm Christy. You're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and if this video has found you when it's found you for a reason. So trust that you're exactly where you're supposed to be at this moment, especially if you've never seen me before in your life and you're a bit uncertain. Trust, I've shown up. Shown up now. You're welcome. What have I got to tell you? Let's see. When something I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and also please know I'll never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp. Whoever's doing that is not me. Block, report or ignore, but just know it's not me. Let's see what's going on. What would you benefit from knowing about right now? I don't know, I'm just getting that song from The Lion King. It's like, is it Hakuna Matata? Hakuna Matata? What a wonderful phrase. It means no worries for the rest of your days. Okay, you have Seven of Cups, the Fool card, a lot. I'm just going to take them, who cares. The Devil, the Two of Cups. Why was I so excited about the Devil? Are some of you connected to a Capricorn? The King of Wands also here, the Three of Cups also here, and the Knight of Swords also here. And I've laid them out to kind of clarify the others, so we'll just go with it. Everything happens as it should. So yeah, Seven of Cups firstly. There's something about illusions. There's something about an energy of you seeing someone or seeing through the illusions that someone is... it's confusing. Someone's confusing you. Someone's confusing you, whether intentionally or unintentionally. Someone's very confusing and you can't really figure them out. There's not much clarity. And I'm noticing there's like only one card of sword there, which is clarity and communication. So the Fool card right next to this, there's a leap of faith. Someone's taking a leap of faith. Someone's doing something scary in order to like, I don't know, go after what they want. To go after what you want can be a very scary thing, especially if you're operating usually on autopilot. Get up, go to work, go home. Do you know what I mean? Like, to actually break free of that matrix of what you're expected and to go after something that excites you, whether that's a career, a hobby that you really want to do, but it's outside of the norm of expectations. That's so scary to take the leap of faith, whether it's just signing up for something, whether it's telling friends that you're thinking of doing it. It's all just as scary sometimes. So there's something kind of saying you're doing exactly the right thing, especially if it's scaring you. Good, it means you're making a change, it means you're transforming, it means there's change coming in that you've been seeking, a lot of you. Carry on going in that direction, especially if with the Seven of Cups you're feeling quite confused and lost. If you're feeling that way, it's a good thing to pay attention to what excites you and what scares you at the same time. You're doing the right thing. With that, you then have the Devil. So there's also something interesting here of, I think, also like you could be a workaholic or there's some type of addiction or something like that. There's very much you... I think so. Some of you, it's something that you aren't paying attention to, like most things about us that we need to fix, we're not seeing. Because if we saw it, we would fix it. If we saw it for how much it truly hurt us, if we saw how really negative and toxic it was, we would immediately cut it out. So there's something you're doing without being aware that you're doing it, where you're like, oh, that might not be the healthiest thing. Because there's something basically coming to light. Because you have the Knight of Swords clarifying it. I really energetically feel... I feel as if someone might bring something to light, make you aware of it. I don't know why I'm seeing someone take a picture or film you doing something, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's not me, and then you're gonna go, oh, it's me. Is that, oh, and it doesn't actually click in your mind something you're doing is you, something you're doing negative, or something you do something without noticing. It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit and addiction, or do you know what I mean? And so someone kind of bringing you out of that, bringing you back into reality, out of your zoomed in perception of a situation, especially Seven of Cups. Like, you're seeing a skewed reality in a situation in order to protect yourself from the truth of, oh, how long have I let that happen? How long have I continued to be in that place? How long have I continued to put myself through that? Someone is going to break you out of that cycle by going, look exactly how you look right now. Someone is going to like truth bomb you or show you a photo, show you a video of yourself, and you're going, oh, maybe I should stop drinking, maybe I should stop doing this, maybe I should stop doing this, because I didn't actually realise I'd become that person. There's, like, you didn't know. and then someone's bringing something to light and you're shaking it off immediately, like they're immediately, yeah, Two of Cups right next to this. So it could be your partner, a lot of you, someone you're in a relationship with, because it's the person you're closest to often that's going to see you like your truest self, and parts of yourself that you usually don't show to the world is going to kind of bring something to light to you. King of Wands clarifying the Seven of Cups. There's an act also. There's an act here, and I think there's also an energy of you and someone else picking and choosing what you want to, like, who you want to be. I'm getting an energy. A lot of you are leaving behind. I just got leaving behind the makeup, and I think that makeup would be the mask, right? You're leaving behind the mask of constantly having to prepare yourself or put on a kind of performance in some way, King of Wands, and pretend you're someone you're not. You're putting it away and you're just moving around the world, acting in the world and being. You're a human being. So you're not a human acting, a human pretending, you're a human being. Instead of feeling as if you need to pick a specific role to play or a specific way to show up for other people. I feel like you could adapt and transform in order to be the most value to them, right? Like, this person is lacking this in their life, how can I be the most valuable to them? There might be a need of, like, seeking, how could you, yeah. And it's not that it's a bad thing to show up to people the best that they could benefit from, but it just seems somewhat, you're realizing you're not yourself. You're not yourself all the time. You're adapting to what would benefit other people, and you're going to stop doing that. It wasn't even people pleasing. It was something beyond that, something different to that, of like overly bending over backwards to ensure people knew you were important in their life. And now you're like, actually, they either find me important as I am or they don't. I don't need to go out of my way to make sure. Three of Cups clarifying the Fool. There's something about a reunion there. So someone is maybe taking a leap of faith to recollide. You just happen to bump into someone, but they're at that place where they know you always are, if that makes sense. They're like, well, ooh, what are you doing here? And you're like, I work here. You know I work here. Oh, I forgot. Like, there's something where they're happen upon you, but it's actually kind of scary for them. So go easy on them. If this is a past friend or a past lover, they want to reconnect or they want to be around your energy again. Who could blame them, right? Who wouldn't want to be around your energy? But they're nervous, so you don't, I don't know, there's something where you might want to be like, you know that I work here. What are you playing at? What do you want from me? What do you want? And there's something saying kind of, be courageous enough to just pretend with the Fool, play the Fool, and just go, oh, you forgot, fair enough. And you know for a fact they didn't forget, because I don't know, there's something where this person is kind of intimidated or scared that you're going to be uninterested, in hearing them. They have something you want to hear and they're worried you'll be uninterested in hearing them out. But they're so nervous. The fact that they're this nervous means you're important to them in some way. If you're watching this going, I don't want my ex to show up, I don't want them to come back, it's not that ex, it's someone else. There's some type of disconnect where it was a very beautiful connection within a friendship, like, there's love between you and someone else. They're a soulmate. It doesn't have to be romantic, it doesn't have to be someone extremely toxic, but there's something where someone is missing your energy and popping up, and then you're like, it's your job, or you're being guided. Trust your intuition, do whatever you want, but you're being guided to, because you've got this heads up, so you won't be acting out of surprise. You'll be able to act from, oh, I saw this coming, and I'm going to give this person grace and patience in hearing them out for whatever reason they're seeking me out. I'll listen. With the Devil card clarified by the Knight of Swords, like I said, this is someone that wants to help. So there's someone that's going to kind of identify or pluck, weird word to say, they're going to magnify a certain side of yourself. And so you can take this as, like I said, something negative, and you can oh my gosh, they've found my fault and they're blowing it out of proportion. It's not that much of a problem. Everybody does it. Like, you know, like this. Or you could look at it like, oh, this person really cares about me. They've seen a side of me. They've seen me do something that isn't the most healthy. They're not over-exaggerating. They just have you on such a pedestal, on such a high, they see you in such a high light, in such a beautiful, beautiful energy, that that one thing you're doing that isn't the most healthiest for you, they feel as if it's their job to help you to notice it and heal it. But you could see this in a fearful way of, oh my gosh, they are nitpicking, they found something bad, they you know, like, oh my, they're seeing me in the sight. It's like, no, they're seeing you with so much love. They see you as a soulmate. Someone is a soulmate, a friend or a lover, doesn't matter. They see you as a soulmate and they want what's best for you, so they're going to be honest with you and they're going to tell you what's up. They're going to tell you what's what, and they're going to say, look, this isn't actually good. Someone's giving you a wake-up call to something, and you'll thank them. You're going to thank them later. Or this could all be flipped around. This could be you doing this to someone else. Clarifying the Two of Cups, you have the High Priestess. Your intuition has been saying, like, something around this friendship, something about this soulmate. Your intuition's telling you something. Listen to your intuition right now, or this week. Listen to your intuition, because there's something happening. Your own intuition is so much stronger than my own. When it comes to your own life circumstance, when it comes to you're in your life, you're of your life, you know. Trust your intuition. Trust that first feeling you have about someone when you meet someone. Don't let your mind get in the way. Don't let, like, reason or anything like that get in the way. Trust your intuition. Trust what you feel. Trust what your heart says about someone. If there's something you've been confused about, if someone's leaving you feeling confused, listen to that. Trust that above all else. And if someone is, this is different for everyone. Some of you, someone is highlighting something negative about you that really may be tiny, just to contradict this whole reading. And if your intuition is saying, oh, they're trying to make me feel confused, they're trying to make, like, just take it. You'll be able to feel, when you get past the energy of fear, right, and just zoom out and look at the situation clearly, as if it was a loved one, as if it was your daughter, and she were in the situation you were in right now, and she were telling you about it, would you be like, oh, that's all good, that's good? Or would she say, no, that's look at it as if you were your own daughter. Would you put up with whatever this is? Would you see this as a positive or a negative? Look at your situation from a zoomed out point of view. Sometimes we can be very much like protective of others in our lives, loved ones, family and friends. But when it comes to ourselves, we put up with a lot of crap because we're like, oh, I can take it, I'm going to do worse, not that much of a problem. But if anyone treated anyone you know, your daughter, your friend, your family member, this way, you might not be so accepting, or you might be glad. It depends on the situation. Some of you, there's something you're perceiving to be negative that isn't. It's just something, someone is helping you out. Someone wants to help. Their intention up. Their intentions are pure, but your perception is, oh no, this isn't a problem. And it's an addiction mindset, or it's a, you know, a bad habit mindset of, I don't want to break that yet. I don't want to break that. I'll stop tomorrow, right? Every single day. Yeah, just trust your intuition, separate yourself from the matter and see if this is a situation, and just go, if that was someone else going through that, would I see that as a positive or a negative? Would I see that person, the things they're saying, would I be okay with that? And would I see that as a form of protection or something I need to protect myself from? Separate yourself from a situation in order to see it clearly, I think is the message. Look at your higher self as well with the High Priestess. Go to your higher self and what would they do? What is actually the best thing? Regardless of what makes you feel good with the devil. What makes you feel good? What is best for you? What is healthiest for you? Your higher self knows the way. Trust it. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you when I see you.